Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In view of the prevalent COVID conditions, you are requested to adhere to the COVID appropriate behaviors like wearing masks properly, washing hands frequently, maintaining social distancing. In the headlines today, programs organized at SAIL Rourkela steel plant to mark Qaumi Ekta Week. Winners of story writing competition on COVID awareness awarded at SAIL RSTV. In our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series, today's personality is Radha Mohan Gadnaik. Now the news in detail. Employees of SAIL Rourkela steel plant and students of RSP schools participated in various programs organized to mark the Qaumi Ekta celebrations. It is worth mentioning here that RSP and its township is a beautiful amalgamation of diverse cultural and ethnic groups from across the country, working and living together and joining hands towards the nation-building endeavor of the country. A multilingual poetry recital program was organized at the Rourkela Steel Television Centre, RSTV, in which employees and members of their families belonging to different states of the country presented poems penned by famous poets from various Indian languages. Titled as Kavita Kunj, the program showcased the mini India nature and culture of the plant. Another program, Sanskriti Ki Surabhi, was also organized at Rourkela Steel Television Centre, in which students of Ispat English Medium School, Junior Section, Sector 18, presented a kaleidoscopic of the cultural harmony of the country. Wearing the traditional costumes of different states of India, they spoke about their respective states and their culture, apart from performing to the classical folk dances associated to that region. The program, organized under the guidance of Mrs. Sushrita Das, headmistress and teachers of the school, aimed at making the young students connect with their roots as well as appreciating each other's culture. The RSTV collective, led by Mr. C.K. Sharma, manager PR, coordinated both the programs. It is worth mentioning here that the Qaumi Ekta Week or the Communal Harmony Week was observed all over the country from 19th to 25th November 2021. Pledge-taking ceremonies were organized in different departments of RSP in which senior officers and employees took part and pledged themselves to work for the emotional oneness and harmony of all the people of India, irrespective of caste, creed, region, religion or language. They also took the vow to resolve all differences amongst themselves through dialogue and constitutional means without resorting to violence. The Personal Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has been taking proactive actions to curb the anticipated menace of the third wave of COVID. It has been conducting several employee engagement programs for creating wider safety net for combating any exigencies arising from the possible third wave. On 26 November 2021, a prize distribution ceremony was organized at ED Mines office to felicitate the winners of the story writing competition held earlier. Mr. A.K. Kundu, ED Mines, presided over the function and handed over the prizes. Present on the occasion were Mr. Dhirendra Mishra, GM in charge Personal Works, Mr. Sanjay Mehrotra, GM Personnel, and other senior officers and employees of Odisha Group of Mines and RSP. The first prize was won by Ms. Anushya Mapatra, OCT New Plate Mill, while the second and the third prizes were backed by Mr. Prafulla Kumar Patra, MOMT HSM, and Mr. Jitendra Nath Pandey, MOMT SMS2 respectively. The recipients of the three consolation prizes were Mr. Kedarnath Hiu, MOMT SSM, Mr. Deepak Kumar De, Operator, Coke Ovens, and Mr. Kulamani Sahu, Technician, Coke Oven. In all, 16 entries were received in Odia, Hindi, and English under the competition, which was based on the theme Personal Experience with regard to COVID-19 awareness. The jury, comprising Mr. Devdatta Satpathy, GM in charge CCW, and Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM in charge CSR, evaluated the stories. The function was organized by Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Behra, Manager Personnel. As a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations sale, Rourkela Steel Plant is presenting a series of news on the eminent personalities of Odisha, some well-known and some lesser-known. Today's personality is Radha Mohan Gadnaik. Born on 25th August 1911 in the village Kalandapal near Angul town, Radha Mohan Gadnaik is a very eminent poet of Odisha and freedom fighter. He joined in the Satyagraha movement led by Gandhiji in the year 1934. Popularly known as Maitra Kabi, his important poetic creations include Utkalika, Smaranika, Pashu Pakira Kabya, and Samukara Swapna. Radha Mohan Gadnaik had received a Kendra Sahitya Academy Award for his book Surya O Andhakara. He was Vice President of Odisha Sahitya Academy for 3 years, 1948 to 1987, and was conferred with the prestigious Padma Shri Award in 1990 and the first Atibadi Jagannath Das Award in 1993. This distinguished poet breathed his last on 21st February 2000. That's all for the news today. Namaskar.